1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix. You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Get ready for verse 2, electric boogaloo. You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Alrighty. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Last stream, I'm gonna be honest, it was a little cursed, okay? It ended preemptively. A lot of strange stuff happened. So today, we've got to hop back on, fix our gym rerun, get back to it, actually finish that out, and then get over to okay, sus. Get over to Raikou hunting. We gotta go over to Raikou hunting, shiny hunting. I'm probably just going to combine days 27 and 28 in terms of the actual video itself. Yesterday was really wonky. A lot of things went wrong. A lot of RNG just went wrong in different ways. And then my dog was scared of a thunderstorm, so we ended to, to go take care of the baby. But now we're back. We're back. What's up, Clarko? Good morning. Good morning. We'll see how things go today. Should be pretty simple. Should be a pretty chill stream. Just doing my gym run, Raikou hunting, answering the hitting questions in chat. I'll see you guys soon. All right. What's up, Clarko? Good morning. Good morning. I can't chuckle jam. Ooh, that's a tough fate, crew. A tough fate. What's up, man? What's up, C4? What's up, Clarko? It's probably gonna be a slow Friday since people, you know, don't expect me to stream on Friday and I'm out of schedule and everything. What's up, NXT Dark? How you doing? Gooby, good morning, good morning. I love the name. How you guys doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What time is it? Also, I'm early. It's 11:15 a.m. None of my viewers are normally awake at this time. It's pre 2 p.m. Oof, that's early. Okay, that's early for the gamers out there. I'm aware. I'm from India. Yo, happy to have you. What's up, dude? Let's switch over to our Blastoises here. What's up, Jay? How you doing, dude? You good, my dude? I'm good. What's up, Matthias? I'm good today, man. What's up? I'm good, dude. European viewers, Gigabadoof. I wouldn't go that far, but That's okay. We love everybody here. Very, very international audience, which is fucking awesome. But we love to, I love to meme on. Okay, British people, chill. All right, come to what you about. You know what, Clarko? Clarko, I would never. You know what, Clarko? I'll make a special exception for you. If you meet me at the, what's the next gym I have to go to? Castelia City? Castelia City Gym. Where are you from? East Coast, US, the state of Maryland. I appreciate that your stream has lined up with my I am doing nothing hours. Let's fucking go, Lisa. I love to hear that. How are you doing today? What's up? What's up? How are you doing today, Matthias? German viewers Digibadoof. Okay, that's kind of based. If you want to make some sprites and animate them, it's a process. Whew. Dude, I am so bad when it comes to like anything artistic with like animations, drawing, even digital art, IRL art, painting, stuff like that is crazy. Stuff like that is nuts. From Arkansas, love your TikTok. Yo, I appreciate that, Kevin. What's up, man? How you doing today? I can't even take the credit for my girlfriend like runs my social medias for the most part, like Insta and TikTok. She just I give her some recordings and I try to like send her clips here and there, and she handles all the processing on that, which is super sick. Yeah, Castelia City. I can meet you at the gym. I'm on channel 3, by the way. Channel 3, Castelia City, Clarko. Hunting for a golden carb? Dude, good luck to you, Matthias. Good luck to you, man. She's your manager? Kind of. Kind of. Unironically, she kind of ends up being the personal assistant, manager, secretary, whatever you want to. Yeah, she's a big help. Find her channel, my dude. Yo, what's up? Any team recommendations for beating the Unova E4 for the first time? If you Google, I always shill out my videos, but it's really the best way to get the best answer. I can link it to you as well if it's easier. But you should be able to find. I have a video called I think it's like 5 best Pokemon to beat PokeMMO, or if you just Google best Pokemon to beat PokeMMO, I should have a video on that. Best Pokemon to beat PokeMMO. I'll double check for you. Yeah, top 5 best Pokemon. Here, I can link this to you. Usually in PokeMMO, since we have so much access to so many different types of Pokemon and so many generations, it's not like, oh, you want a Chikorita to perfectly check this gym, blah, blah, blah. It's more so like, oh, you want a Crocodile for every single gym, for every single Pokemon, because it's just that good. And like, Dragon Dance Gyarados will essentially carry you through any storyline problem. Like it's kind of, you end up having such power levels where it's like, okay, you don't have to, you don't have to worry about typing, you know? Yo, what's up, Barrels? Good morning, dude. How are you doing, dude? Good morning. I just saw your, I think it was your recent video. It's a really quick one. Are you winning, son? It was a good little meme. Good little quick meme. How you doing today, Barrels? What's up, dude? Getting a lot of responses. Wow, way more responses and views, honestly, than I expected on this morning's video. So will we get Black White 2? I could be mistaken. I see a lot of conflicting answers on this stuff. People often say that Black White 2 is such a different game from Black and White 1. I've never played it, so maybe I'm definitely speaking out of my depth. But looking at the games, don't they have the same exact map? And don't they have like almost the same exact gym leaders? I don't know how much different it could possibly be. Maybe I'm dumb. Obviously, the comparison between Diamond and Pearl and like Platinum or whatever is not exactly correct, but I feel like it's more similar than people realize. But I haven't played Black and White 2, so maybe I'm just totally out of my ass. Everything I see about it, it just seems like a slightly different Black and White 1, but I don't know. Posting the quick memes. What's the average you can make on a brain dead gym run? Incorporate JOHTO? Do you incorporate JOHTO now? The only incorporation that I've done with JOHTO at the moment is yo, what's up, Evoja? Is weaving in the red fight weekly. With the red fight, I make like 500k on that run, and it's fucking brain dead because you use Wobbuffets to beat red. That stuff is awesome. Now with this brain dead gym run, like without the red fight, I think I make around 300k. I always hear Black White 2 is better. Yeah. Added a section of the left lower map. Is that it? I mean, if you want, I think if they want to like add that section of the map, I mean, that's fair, but like, damn, I don't know. It seems really funny that people are like, yeah, like there's such different games. It's like, dude, I don't know. Have you ever played like Skyrim and then played Oblivion? Like that's different games, not like Pokemon Black White 1 versus Pokemon Black White 2. I don't, maybe I'm just, once again, maybe I'm just being a dick. I haven't played Black White 2, so I'm out of my depth. I'm trying to qualify that a million times. Just my feelings, just my initial thoughts. I could be totally wildly incorrect. Yo, Sai, what's up? Yo, Muckery, good morning, good morning. Happy extra stream. Good morning, good morning. So the game has like the islands of Kanto, beautiful farms for front hunting Riolu. I don't know. More areas and better gym route. It just seems like, I don't know. I feel like adding Black White 2 is kind of copium. I don't know. Compared to Red Buses of Fire Leaf Green, yeah, and if that's the case, if that's the case, Shredding, like, would we really add both? I don't know. That seems so silly. Yo, Raikou, thanks for the 10 bits, man. I appreciate it. I'm not sure how technically feasible Gen 6 would be is my worry. I've actually made a video talking about this. I think Gen 6 is very technologically feasible. I think people doubted the same exact thing with the jump from 2D to 2.5D, which if you don't know, the jump between like Fire Red and Leaf Green and Emerald Hoenn, which we got in 2015, over to Unova in 2017, that was a huge jump from Fire Red and Emerald being the two games we had, jumping to Unova, the Gen 5 like graphics, the 2.5D, the more crazy complex elements and graphics, like that shit was way more of a complicated switch over. Now I will say there's a couple different options we can do Gen 6, and I've talked about this to end's length, but I feel like people still haven't heard some of these arguments, so I'll go ahead and give them. First things first, the devs have confirmed they could change on this. Nothing's ever set in stone in life, really, but the devs have confirmed they never want to do ROM hacks. They never want to do ROM hacks. They never want to do unofficial storylines, so I don't see them doing like a 2D port of Gen 6, but I could be wrong. Now, they could either A, implement Gen 6 and have it so if you travel to Gen 6, so I want to preface, I think a lot of people don't know this. If you travel to a different region in PokeMMO right now, the graphics change. How many people knew that, right? Like, I think a lot of people don't even realize that if you travel between Fire Red and Leaf Green, I get comments all the time. Hey, how do I make my graphics look like yours? How do I get my game to look like it? And it's like, dude, I'm just in the Unova region. Like, you try to change regions. Like, the graphics already change depending on what region you're in. So it's very plausible. They just like, when you travel to Gen 6, you just switch to 3D. And it's just like that switch up of graphics. Now, it's a pretty big switch up, but I think it's definitely doable and definitely comparable-ish to a more severe degree than from like 2D to 2.5D. I think Gen 6 is very, very doable. I think all the people doubting it are the same people who doubted the GBA to DS jump. And I think it's very possible we see a, like I said, a jump in graphics when you change regions, but not for the entire game itself. We do have, like, I think Gen 5 sprites are throughout the entire game, but the graphics of the landscape and everything themselves change per region you're in. People have derived engine stability. I do not have the technological education or understanding to possibly talk about engine stability, so I can't talk on that. I know, as far as I know about engine stuff, the devs have talked about implementing Black and White 2 only for engine stabilization, which makes a lot of sense. That's kind of, I think actually my video released today about will PokeMMO add Black and White 2? And my general consensus is I don't think they will, unless it's for engine purposes. I don't think they'll ever, there's no reason for them to add an extra storyline. Like we talked about earlier in chat, adding Black White 2 is kind of like adding Fire Red Leaf Green if you already had Red and Blue in the game, or adding Red and Blue if you already had Fire Leaf Green. There's not really a point to it. It's kind of like copium to like just add another region for no reason. It's not different enough. The map is the same. A lot of the gym leaders are the same. A lot of the storylines the same, even though it's slightly different. It's a lot of the same. It seems really silly to me personally, but I haven't played Black and White 2. This is just my outside understanding. I do think that man, what was I saying? I do think that if they add Black White 2, it will be for stability engine reasons, and that will be to like further pursue Gen 6 plus region adding. But we'll see. I think the movement would work in the gens of the 3D world. It'd probably be the same exact thing as it is playing X and Y. Like if you don't notice, like most PokeMMO regions, it's essentially you're just teleported to that game. Like it's literally just like an emulator where you're just teleported to that region. It's not like some recoded like masterpieces. They can't use any Nintendo assets, so you're just teleported to those ROMs, right? Citra's the big 3DS open source emulator. Oh, I have no idea. That's a really good question. That's a very, very good question, Lisa, which I have no idea about, which is super fair. They could add the cities from Black White 2 that are non-Black White. I think that's fair. I think adding like some like the lower left of the map, they added some new cities. I think that's super fair and cool. No reason not to do that, right? I think that's a really cool way to sort of have that implementation. If you're like, you know, hounding for Black White 2 that hard, but I mean, I respect it. I think that's fair. They're a little more polished, for sure. Official Ren. I hate the graphics on Unova. I love the Unova graphics. I feel like they're the perfect mix of like nostalgia. I think Unova graphics are just like peak. I think it's the perfect mix of 2D elements and like pixel sprites and pixel art and stuff before it kind of went a little too far out of the 2D realm for my personal preference. Not it's bad. I just love pixel art. I'll always love pixel art. I think pixel art ages really well as well. Pixel art ages really well. Like really, really, really well. Yo, what's up, Kokishi? In order to avoid the later problems, even if it means taking a year or two, they should go straight to Ultra Sun and Moon instead of regular. Dude, it's possible. It's possible. I don't think it's a hot take. I mean, it's the same reason why they added They skipped around in regions a shit ton, Lisa. Like they skipped around, you know. I think it's a very, very plausible option. I like the idea of the new cities, but I kind of feel like it's going to need to be real endgame, just like Mount Silver. They could do that. They don't have to. I don't think they need to. But I think it's interesting, the idea of adding the lower left Black White 2 cities with similar endgame requirements to like to Mount Silver. That's a really good, honestly. It's a really good piece of really good suggestion to the devs for like late game, end game content. Like continuing to add like little cities here and there like that have those end game rewards and requirements. Yo, Clarko. Your fits. I like the skull helmet, the Iron Man, the shuckle. It all matches really well. The cape. This is really good. I'm gonna do a really quick rating. I'm gonna give you a 9.6, and we're gonna peace out and head on to them. That's actually like a really good outfit. I would have loved to see you at the fashion contest yesterday. I legitimately love that outfit. Clarko with the drip, yeah. Legitimately a great outfit. Yeah, they unlocked Black City. That is super true. They unlocked Black City, which was locked. Hopefully, Anvil City will get unlocked. I think Anvil City is unlocked, correct? There's not much there. But they could add on to Anvil City and add on to the content already in the game. Absolutely good idea. Yo, I appreciate it, John Cagle. What's up? What wings are you wearing? Purple glistening is what, something like glistening purple. I'm a massive fan of pixel art. They redo the newer games, make them pixel art. I don't think that will happen. Jay. Wish they would redo the... Well, the real meme would be if Nintendo did that. Imagine, I mean, that would actually... If Game Freak / Nintendo... If Game Freak / Oh, don't miss. Oh, no, that's actually bad. Fuck, this is awkward. If Game Freak / Nintendo... Yo, I love you, Buck. Have a good day, man. If Game Freak / Nintendo did a remake of like Gen 6 and stuff in like pixel art, I think that'd be a lot easier for PokeMMO to add, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't see, they have no plans to do ROM hatch from everything I've seen. Yeah, I think, dude, that's actually like wildly interesting, Jay. I feel like that would sell. I feel like that would sell really well, dude, as well. If Game Freak themselves did pixel art remakes of Gen 6 Plus, it would be extremely... This is obviously a crapshoot and like an absolute theory craft, but it's cool to think about. If they did a a remake of Gen 6 Plus and pixel graphics, it'd be incredibly beneficial and good for PokeMMO, hilariously. And then I think that would sell really well. I feel like they would make so much money if they did Gen 6 Plus, just remasters and pixel. I know that I would probably maybe buy that. That's really tempting. Maybe the first game I buy on release in a long time. Probably not, but that's really interesting to me personally. I think pixel art just ages super well. I really like pixel art personally. There's a lot of newer people who love the 3D stuff as well, which I think is awesome. I think it's really cool to have those preferences, but I'm definitely a huge pixel art fan personally. How do I pixel art newer? Yeah, dude, unironically. Bouquet encounter still in a Raikou. Hey, good luck to you, man. Hopefully you get it soon. We don't know what the rate is, Blaster. So the rate could be like 5K, you know, and you're just not even at rate. We don't know what it is. I know it takes a long time though, dude. So I hope you get it soon, dude. Yo, Bendrix, what's up, man? We get Gen 6 and Fairy. Do you think they'll unnerf the Dragon moveset? I think they yeah, I think they'd have to. 100%. Maybe we'll see. But all those goofy looking new Pokemon. I actually really like Gen 6 Plus Pokemon design. I think Gen 6 Plus Pokemon design is just good. I think the 3D sprites, I'm not a personal fan of. But I think the Pokemon designs themselves are really good. Halucha, Avalugg, I love these Pokemon. All the newer ones like Clodsire and Lechonk, Smoliv, all the big meme ones. I like Tinkatink or Tinkaton a lot. I think it's really important to like call out the positives of the newer gen Pokemon games and not just the negatives. I think if you just negatively harp on something and just say, oh, it's bad, it's so bad, oh, everything about it's bad and nothing about it's good, and like I think you just come off like a grumpy, bitter boomer, as opposed to like there are fair and good critiques. And I would even argue that Gen 6 Plus, like, I think it's a fair argument to be had where like Gen 6 Plus did kind of go downhill in Pokemon from that, but like being really fair and charitable and reasonable and being like, okay, yeah, I don't really love these games, but what are some positives? What are some negatives? Like, think about it a little more logically instead of being that like turbo grumpy, I'm a grumpy bitter zoomer based. Trying to like pull back a little bit is good, because I think it's really easy to go full grumpy bitter boomer and be like, oh, all the new games are bad, everything else is bad, blah blah blah. Like, I think there's a lot of positives about the new games. Heavy duty boots is a great item. Teleport buff is cool. The PP nerf, the hail change. I will say I actually kind of miss the old hail, but I don't know, it's just me. Switch game animation, dude, fair. I don't know if that's a boomer take or not. Fuck. Caught my first shiny with. Dude, congratulations, Bendrix. What was the species, man? And Rue, cool. Thank you for the Twitch sub, man. Thank you so very much for that, dude. I really fucking appreciate that. Hopefully my content's actually earned that kind of support from you. Right now, this month is an incredible time to Twitch sub. If you're not familiar, it is September, which means it's like 30% cheaper or something for you guys to sub to me. If you want to sub already, you know, do it now and save some money. If you didn't want to sub in the first place, make sure to turn ad block on, steal your neighbor's Wi-Fi, and make sure I don't get a goddamn dime. Okay, I respect that. But if you did want to sub to me, if my content's earned it from you, if I've entertained you enough or helped you enough throughout your PokeMMO journey, YouTube memberships, and this month especially, Twitch subs and Twitch Primes. You have an Amazon Prime laying around. Twitch Primes are just as helpful, if not more helpful, than a regular sub, which is really fucking funny. And then if you want to go above and beyond, I do have PayPal and Venmo links down below, and that kind of support goes farther because those platforms take less of a cut than Amazon and Google. So keep that in mind if you're interested, but everything's super appreciated. You can also just watch and hang out and play games. I appreciate it, Ryu. Thank you so much, man. Those ads, fuck. It reminds me, actually, I want to run a poll probably today. I want to run a poll talking about and asking about, hey, like, what kind of ads does my community want? Because there is more control over Twitch ads than I realized / I've experimented with, and I really want to work on that. Why are you using Typhlosions for Cinnabar Island? I just totally forgot to switch, and I didn't notice until right now until you told me. My brain's just off. That's why. That is the only reason why, man. Good shout. Stream not loading? Oh, don't scare me. Hopefully we're okay. I think we're okay. I dropped some frames at some point, but I don't know when that was. Yo, Viral. Thank you so much for the fucking Twitch sub, man. I super appreciate that. Hopefully my content's actually earned that from you and been helpful enough. Thank you so much, man. Yo, Kashal, much love to you, man. Add all the gambling ads. We need a stake.com advertisement. God damn it. Yo, thank you, Viral. Appreciate it, man. Oh, I fucked this so hard. Maybe I'm fine, actually. Okay, the extreme speeds. I mean, no, it's good, though. Yes, Unova Dex is by far the worst one to complete, Gooby. It's why I talk about, like, first things first in my, if you watch my Pokedex completion guide, the #1 thing I bring up is, hey, go focus on Phenos now. Go do Phenos right now. It's that important. Ugh, this is so awkward. I think I'm gonna... Okay. I fucked up this gym battle really hard against Blaine, but it's actually savable, and I'm going to show you guys how. So, I really fucked this up, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use an X speed on this Blastoise's turn. On this other Blastoise. Because this one's burned. It doesn't really hurt its damage, but it's going to slowly die. It's very low HP, so Water Spout's not doing much. I thought Extreme Speed was going to go for the burned one, I'm not going to lie. I don't know why he Extreme Speeded the full HP Blastoise. That's a little frustrating, but... That X speed makes us faster than his Houndoom at least. And allows us to get this KO off. Where otherwise, we would have been slower than his Houndoom. And he would have been able to Heat Wave us. So if I'm faster than his Electrode here, it's also a big deal. But if not, yeah, I am. That allows us to take this W. If I was slower than both this Electrode... Am I still going to take the L, actually? Oh, no. Don't tell me this. Wait a minute. Do I actually still lose this after trying to act all Giga Brain with this clip? That would be so cringe. Am I right, guys? 41%. Oh my god, I think I still lose. Oh my god, I'm a fucking noob. Well, got what I deserved. Rest in peace. I should have led this fight with my Blastoises. I thought I could save it. It's my fault. It's my fault. I made a mistake. I was just lazy. I went into this gym, didn't put my Blastoises in the lead, and I just fought. I just wasted time. It was a stupid mistake. It was a new mistake. I was reading chat too much. Didn't pay attention. That's okay. It happens. Uh-oh, not a scam train? Okay, just wait until the scam train's over to donate. That's the real base meme. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shredding. True, true, true. Shiny Wobbuffet. Wait, did you get a shiny Wobba, Slapple? Shiny Wobbuffet's very, 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 very good. Recently started playing Finder on YouTube videos, but dude, I really appreciate that, Viral. Thank you so much, dude. Phenos were terrible. Having to wait for Phenos to complete your Pokedex is just the worst feeling in the whole world. It's so shit. I'm ready for more shit food takes today. I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have any to give today. We'll see. Is Elite 4 run worth it? Elite 4 runs are interesting. They are pretty good, but I'd argue not as good as gym runs, and they're also way harder and require way more research, way more strategy. They cost Pokeyen. You need way more good Pokemon. It's a huge, huge, huge barrier to entry is the issue with them. That's actually really good. Wow, I just fucked that Houndoom with eject button. There's a huge, huge, huge barrier to entry to getting into E4 reruns. That food comment though, base lol. We'll see if I have any bad takes. We'll see if I can find any bad takes to give today. This man has said everything stupid you can say about food. He's all done now. I'm out of bad food takes. That's awesome. Yo, that's an honor, Clark. Yesterday's stream was a correct one. It was an interesting meme. Are they actually more profitable? What are you doing? Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to do them shredding for sure. For sure. I didn't realize they were more profitable. I didn't know that. How is Blaine a fire type gym? Fuck. Bro, how is Blaine a fire type gym leader with Blissey and Electrode? What the fuck? Dude, he knows no bounds. The PokeMMO gym leaders in balancing are unhinged. They are unchained by the rules of balance. Yo, I love you too, Jakwa. I'm fucking gonna butcher this. Helsing, how you doing, man? I appreciate it. What's up? What's up? How about this food take? Grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are delicious. That actually sounds just good. Something I did growing up. You know how people eat like you know how like grilled cheese and tomato soup is like a combo? For me, it was always like peanut butter and jelly and like chicken noodle soup. Peanut butter and jelly chicken noodle soup, and then you throw like potato chips like into the sandwich to like add like a crunch. And if you're feeling really spicy, You throw them some barbecue chips into the peanut butter and jelly to add some extra crunch, a little spice and flavor. A little spice. That sounds so fucking funny. I'd say 8.1 mil in 200 hours is wildly good. Yeah. Bugsy has a T-Tar. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, I was wrong. What? Wait. Oh my god. Did I fuck up this gem now as well? Tech W. This man has stuff to say about food. I had bacon and cheese rolls for lunch. Based. How did I fuck up the lead against this gym now as well? What a combo. It just sounds bomb, bro. Also, peanut butter and jelly like on toast is so much better than... Peanut butter and jelly on toast is so much better than what's it called? Quesadilla and chili? I've never thought about that. That's genius. Quesadilla and chili? Holy shit. Talk about Tex-Mex. That's... Dude, that actually sounds fucking awesome. Yo, what's up, Ferrari? How you doing, dude? How you doing today, man? Dude, I got really lucky against this gym. This shouldn't have worked. Sometimes he has like dry skin Pokemon. Like he has like Toxicroak. This shouldn't have worked. But this Blastoise lead actually ended up saving me time. A nice beef bourguignon. Dude, I don't fucking know what that is, okay? Without peanut, I don't know what that is, man. Real cheese, not American orange rubber. American cheese. It may not be real cheese, but it's real delicious, okay? Who cares? I need a chili quesadilla now. It sounds lit. How many 2012/2013 players are still around? Man, I mean, I don't know how I'd begin to answer that question. Logistically, I could obviously guesstimate. That's a really, really, really tough one. I would guess less than 1,000. Maybe less. Maybe like 300. I would guess like less than 1,000 for sure. Maybe like 500 or less. Maybe like 300 or less. Maybe that's too high. I keep leading the wrong Pokemon. Oh, I have to actually log here, dude. I am not paying attention to my gym run at all. My gym run is being so neglected. It's crazy right now. Dude, I'm just... My gym run is being so neglected. It's crazy right now. It was already a cursed run, so that's okay. But chat's distracting me today. But honestly, it's kind of their full-time job, so kind of based. Are you excited for the Ravens? I'll be covering the... Wait, what do you mean you'll be covering the game? Wait, what do you... I'm excited, Kashal. Yeah, when's their first game? Ravens schedule. I keep checking it here and there. Sunday, so 2 days, September 10th. Texans, is that the first game? Yeah, first game of the main season. How was our I never watched the preseason. The preseason is just kind of whatever. We went 1-2 in the preseason. That's whatever. We lost to the Commanders. We probably let them win. No way the Commanders would beat us. We lost to the Bucks. I mean, that's fair. Texans, Ravens, we'll see. Okay. Ever had a peanut butter and jelly French toast? That sounds awesome. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, Pat, first I'm going to watch your stream. Yo, what's up, man? Watching your videos. Well, welcome, Waterboy. The Potato also spawns ditto hee hee. Nice. What's up, dude? Here we can see how to not do your gym run. Fuck, this is the best example. That's awesome. I cleared JOHTO E4. Nice. Let's roll Kano E4. Then dude, nice. Did you like chain them all together, Ferrari? I had an account. Pokemon came out. And I can't remember my account at all. But 24 I can prove it. But oh well, yeah. They did an account wipe. PokeMMO did do an account wipe at some point. So if you like made an account in 2012 and did like 2 gyms or something that didn't get very far, I don't know what the checkpoint, the checkmark, like the benchmark was, but there was a benchmark where like if you didn't play that much, maybe like 4 gyms or less, something like that. They did an account wipe back in 2015 or 2017. I don't know when the last time they did like a username release was, and like deleted a bunch of characters / accounts that were like super inactive and didn't have much progress. That happened at some point. I lost some accounts from that, but it wasn't because they weren't very progressed, so it's totally fine. But they've done that before. I'm curious when the next one will be. It's a really important process for MMOs to go through. Every MMO has to do that every couple of years. Yo, congratulations, Psycho, dude. Nice. How many millions is minimum requirement? There's no minimum. It's really up to like what you want to do, you know? I would say free win for y'all. Fuck, I am super not up to date on sports, Philo. Are the Texans not looking great right now? I'm sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear it. Yeah, there's not really much of a minimum. It's more so like, yeah, it's just personal goals and what you want to do with them. Some people will come into the event with 0 money and just make money, right? Some people will come in with 3 mil and buy one thing. Some people will come in with 10 mil and buy, 2 to 3 to 4, a couple things. Some people will come in with 25 mil and buy everything, right? It just totally depends. It's kind of like asking me like, hey, what's like the minimum, like what's like, how many calories should I eat every day? And it's like, whoa, man, that's like a really personal question. Like, how tall are you? How much do you weigh? Like, what do you do for a sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Like, what do you do for a job? Like, do you have like an active job? Do you exercise? Do you go to the gym? Like, how many calories do you burn? This is a wildly complicated question. It's not just like one I can give to everyone, right? I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Fucking dying over here all of a sudden. Hope I'm not getting sick. I think I'm fine, but I hope I'm not getting sick. All right, when talking about Pokeyen to prepare for the upcoming 11th anniversary, people keep asking me how much Pokeyen should you get, and it really just, it's a personal question. It comes down to, what do you want to buy? How much do you want to buy? Do you want to invest? Do you want to make money? Do you want to collect? Like, what's your goals and purpose and yada yada, right? So my general thing is, you could come into the anniversary event with 0 money and just plan to make money, and that's totally fine. You could come in with 1 mil and plan to buy like a couple small vanities here and there when they reach their lowest peak. You could come in with 3 to 4 mil and try to buy like one big vanity, like the gift shop vanity or something you really like, or like a rare vanity or something, the ultra rare sealed product drop or something like that. You could come in with 10 mil and plan to get 1 or 2 big things and then a bunch of small things or a couple small things. You could come in with 25 to 30 mil, and that's where it's like, okay, you probably can get everything. If you come in with like 25 to 30 mil in the event, you probably can buy one of everything, like one of every particle, one of every JOHTO alpha starter, one, whatever comes out, the vanities, etc. You probably can be pretty safe coming with 25 to 30 mil. Or you could just come in with 25 to 30 mil and just dump it all into sealed product and just invest. It's really up to you. It's just totally personal. I compared it to someone asked me like, hey, how many calories should I eat a day? And it's like, okay, well, how much do you weigh? How tall are you? Do you have an active job? Do you exercise? Do you go to the gym? Like, it's a wildly personal question that only you can come to, and hopefully I can at least offer the tools of like, hey, this will get you this will get you that. So hope that helps a little bit. Pat, is the stock market going up or down tomorrow based? Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. How much are you aiming to prepare? I'm aiming to prepare around that 20 to 30 mil mark, but I don't think I'm going to have it, is the meme. Like, it's what I would like to have, but I don't think I'm actually going to have it, if that makes sense. It's kind of just whatever I have at that point, man. I'm just so busy right now. Like, even today, dude, like, it's, it's my quote unquote non-stream day, right? It's my quote unquote weekend, but I don't actually have weekends. Like today, I woke up, I recorded a video covering the new custom strings changes, which I'm finally having some clarity on that and finally having a little bit of a discussion on that. And then I had to do timestamps and thumbnails and details and exporting and uploading and editing and stuff like that. So I did all that for a couple hours, and then I went live. I wanted to go live around 11, or live around 11:15. I'm going to stream until around 1 p.m. today, and then at around 1 p.m. I have to go shower and get ready to go to a doctor's appointment with my girlfriend, and then after the doctor's appointment we have to go meet up with some dog owners to pursue a future pet sitting adventure, and then I'll come home and then I'll work some more. I'll probably record a retro pat video, do stuff like that, and then maybe once it reaches later in the day, we get home at like 5 or 6 or 7, I'll work from like I might be able to like at like 9 or 10 p.m. play like some Outer Worlds or something. I'm very busy. I'm very, very, very busy right now. And then throughout all of that, something I've talked about actually like last stream in a recent video, I am trying to buy Christmas presents already. I am like, dude, I'm cracked this year. I'm trying to get my Christmas presents out of the way in fucking September so that I can focus on PokeMMO and playing and streaming and making videos and content and stuff throughout the holiday season, which is really funny. I think I just have a busy agenda every day nowadays. It's just, I think I booked my schedule full. And then Casey's also a super go-getter, and she's super busy and social. We have, you know, friends who want to hang on. So like she booked our schedule full. I booked my schedule full, and then, or she booked hers, and I always want to go with her because I'm, you know, so we just end up being turbo busy. Dude, yeah, it's so good. It's so, having alt accounts for Dream runs is so good. Or they're busted. Yeah, streams are, yeah, when is that video live? I can double check to where I scheduled it. Let me check. That's a great question. When did I schedule that video? If anybody wants any teasings of upcoming videos, I can kind of do that. The custom streams video, I think I scheduled it soon. The 10th. That video is scheduled for the 10th. All right, my richest charms and BP charm is going to end right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just head over to JOHTO and go ahead and start the Raikou hunting. I wish I could make some more Pokeyen, but I mean, I got to go ahead and just start hunting Raikou and do that goal as well. We have a lot to do. Let's just go ahead and jump over to the next thing. Over to JOHTO we go. We'll probably head over to that Quilava route, or I'll probably go, no, I'm missing the Miltank spot. It was cool to mix it up the other day, but I want to go back to the Miltank spot. Okay, head over here. Yo, Michael McRae, by the way. Sorry I didn't say hi, man. What's up, what's up? Good morning, good morning. When's the anniversary event? We don't know the exact date yet, dude. No one does. The devs never tell you. If you ever have to ask, hey, when's this event happening? Just know that literally nobody knows. The devs never tell you the date until it happens. iPad, I'm here for the first time, started PokeMMO 1 month ago, and I'm really enjoying it. Yo, what's up, Yami? Thank you for all the guides and the content. Dude, I fucking really appreciate you watching, man. I couldn't make the guides without people watching, so... No, you're too nice to me, man. I appreciate it. I love this game. For way too long, was there way too little resources on this game. And it's, yeah, it's just awesome to see people jumping in and playing. Please no orange rats. We'll see, we'll see. Yo, Maya, what's up, what's up? You got in the game yesterday? Well, welcome. Good morning to you. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into... Where should I throw this team in? Probably here. Yo, what's up, Kenji? How you doing today, dude? We'll grab my swarm Pokemon. This. Dampmon, I guess. The switching hell fight that is against Elisa. Yeah, doesn't she vault switch a lot? Do you have a favorite generation outside of PokeMMO? Gen 1 and 5 are my favorites. So not really. Outside of PokeMMO, like, I do love a lot of the Pokemon designs. I talk about that a lot. Like Halucha, Avalugg are really cool. Sandaconda, Flapple. A lot of like RUP. Most of my Gen 6 plus Pokemon experience is via Pokemon Showdown and playing like RU and PU and like lower tiers and stuff. Every single attack was a vault switch. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Glad you beat it. Maybe one day, Rohan, but I don't even know if I understand that honestly well enough. So yeah, I'd have to really sit down and learn it. Time for phase 3. Let's go. Oh no. I play this game because I thought you were buying Christmas presents in game, dude. I watched like my video yesterday, or pre-watched adds timestamps, and I heard myself talking about that, and I thought the exact same thing. Watching myself back, I didn't know if I was talking about in-game presence or IRL. That's how... yeah, that shit was fucking copium, bro. It was Papa Lore. All right, we'll see. My encounter counter is not working. Let me restart that. If your encounter counter is not working, closing and restarting the program fixes it 99.9% of the time. There we go. Now it's fixed. Turn it off and on again, unironically. All right, it is Raikou time, fellas. We'll see how many encounters we can get today, see how our luck is. Works every time, 30% of the time, based. I didn't bring a sweet scent Pokemon. It's kind of good, though. I don't really need one. Did you play Pokemon main games before starting PokeMMO? Yes, but very few. My first ever game was a Game Boy Pokemon Gold. I got my plumber from my best memory. Yeah. I played Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then Pokemon Black and White. I grew up with a brother, so... one of us got Fire Red, the other got Leaf Green, and then one of us got Pokemon White, and the other got Pokemon Black. But that was like the two, like the only. That's why I love those regions so much from nostalgia. Honestly, like like that's how far. Like that's my Pokemon experience. I played. I like borrowed Emerald from a friend one time, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the beginning. I wasn't a huge fan. Even to this day, I'm not really a huge fan of Emerald. But I know a lot of people love it. I actually did play Pokemon Y later on as well, and it was fine. What's your strings to make the encounter animation faster? They don't do that. Nothing should be faster. My encounter animation isn't faster. I don't have I have strings, but apparently, from my understanding, strings just aren't working right now. I keep hearing so much different stuff. My encounter animation isn't faster, or shouldn't be. Is it possible? I keep hearing different things about strings. I literally keep hearing people say like, oh, strings are totally broken. Strings don't work anymore. Strings still work the same. It is insane the amount of conflicting information I've heard about strings. It's kind of nuts. And from what it seems like, I will say, I don't think strings will keep working for long, guys. It does seem like the devs are trying to crack down on them. It seems like the devs are trying to standardize strings and keep things balanced, which honestly, it's going to hurt to hear. I think it's a good idea. And I think that's something that I said like months ago. I was like, this is a hot take. And I know a lot of the player base is not going to like this, that I say this, but like strings are kind of silly. The fact that strings exist at all is pretty crazy. That's just a setting, Waterboy. So you can turn off the pre-battle flash. That's just an in-game setting. Settings. Where is it at? Video interface. Gameplay. Settings, gameplay, pre-battle flash. There you go. It doesn't make it faster. You just don't see a visual. Fuck, it is nice and sunny outside, Kenji. Thanks for asking. Yo, what's up, Soul? Alpha Hoenn? Yo, thanks for the call. I probably won't go check it, but I appreciate the call still. Of course, you want to nerf it now that you have your egg shiny? I was asking them to not really nerf it, but standardize it prior to me getting Cranidos. It's literally not like, I understand where people are coming from when they see me with Cranidos now and they see me saying that, but like I was asking them to do that before I had Cranidos. That's how long I've been asking for it. I think it's really silly that we have to go out of our way to these like third-party websites and get third-party programs to like speed the game up. Like that's not a good thing, or nor is it fair. It's really, really strange, and I think it's not good for balancing. I need to fix my mic arm. One sec. Ugh, that thing's a pain. Okay. Alpha Tropius. Oh, it is Tropius, though? Honestly, I will fucking shiny check a Tropius. I love me some Alpha Tropius. Streaming my PC heals faster is a must, though. So, I'll explain in my video coming out on the 10th. You guys can just wait for that. But essentially, strings are really dumb. Strings are really stupid. There's two things they can do. They can either get rid of strings entirely or have one set of standardized strings that everybody uses. The fact that it becomes this information game of like hiding strings, keeping strings secret, who has the best strings, like for like 0.1% speed boost, it's really, really ridiculous and silly. And I think that if you're someone who like can't bear to play Pokemon at its base speed, I think that's also like silly. I think strings are gonna get changed and gonna get nerfed. I think it's a good thing. I think it's good for balancing. It sucks. Players don't want to hear it, but I think it's really, really important. Okay, Hoenn for Tropius. Need Waterfall. I think I have an Ocarina, thankfully, but good call. Okay, we're gonna go shiny check this Alpha Tropius. I don't normally check a lot of alphas, but I literally love Tropius, so I am down. It's not, where is it, up here? Okay. That shouldn't be too difficult to get to. Uh-oh, did I go the wrong way, though? I might have gone like a terrible path, is the main issue. Uh-oh. Berry farmers will riot. I don't know enough about the differences between berry farming with strings and without, so I just don't know. Okay, yeah, you can like come over here. I went to like far left, but you want to come right here to the right. And I should pop a repel. Yeah, I think it's probable they do some sort of standardized strings. Like, here's the set of strings that everybody uses. Ultra passed it wrong way. Yep, I figured it out, guys. All right, here we go. Here's the Tropius. I'm gonna go ahead and shiny check the small ones. I just want a shiny Tropius is the real meme. I'll go ahead and just check the small ones first. Tropius is like actually a pretty difficult shiny to hunt. It's an uncommon single encounter. I spent a fair bit of time actually trying to hunt him. So if I could get a random one off Swarm, that'd be wildly lucky. Would never expect it, but man, is it cool to check. What do you think if they implemented Pokemon Mystery Dungeon to PokeMMO? I don't think this is the game for that. There is already PMU, which is Pokemon Mystery Universe, which is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon MMO, which is very cool. But I don't think this is the game for that. I think that's stretching the game too thin in too many different directions. Low chance of Shalfa, 1 out of 30k. Here it is, 1 out of 30k. Rest in peace. You can kill him for gems. XP charms. That's something I try to get into the habit of, and I almost always forget to do this, but making sure you kill the alpha that you shiny check to get the XP candies is super worth. What exists? PM. If you're looking for a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon MMO, there's already one that exists. It's called Pokemon Mystery Universe, or PMU. God, I love my Rampardos. Rampardos absolutely putting in work with the head smash. 3 XP candy larges. Nice, I'll take it. If you're someone like me who's too lazy to actually go ahead and catch the alpha and it takes too long, I just made like, what, 21k? After listening fee, maybe like 20k for just quickly one-shotting it. That's like actually worth to go get every time. That's pretty awesome. Like the quickest 20k in the world. That's actually like always worth doing for sure. I know there's berries and stuff. So reach, is there a way to get all the attacks besides TM to not regret? Wait, is there a way to get all the attacks besides TM stuff to not regret messing up? Yeah, there's all. You can always relearn moves, Amaya, via heart scales. You can always relearn moves. Now, egg moves are obviously different. You do have to watch out for that, but would be nice if they added more mini games like Voltorb Flip. I would honestly, well, hopefully, don't make them like Voltorb Flip, but I'd be very, very down for more mini games in PokeMMO for sure. Someone suggested adding Pokemon Mystery Dungeon to PokeMMO. I don't think this is the game for that. I want to preface, I think that's just stretching the game in too many different directions. There is already a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon MMO, if you aren't familiar with it. PMU, or Pokemon Mystery Universe. It's actually a pretty fun game. I'd recommend checking out if you're looking for something like that. But yeah, I don't think pulling PokeMMO in multi different directions is like the way to go with it. It's already a pretty diverse game, and I think it does a great job, but we don't need to start adding like Pokemon Dash, Pokemon Troze. Like we don't need to start adding like crazy stuff to PokeMMO in my opinion. But I don't know, that's just me. And then yep, more mini games would be cool. Not as crazy as Voltorb Flip, but I don't know which ones exist honestly, but I'm down. Fateful Encounter. Fateful Encounter usually means an event specific alpha from my understanding. Pokemon Pinball. Okay, wait a minute. I flipped my argument. Actually, I'm down. It'd be funny if you could go up to like a machine. Yo, 7th Hokage. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, man, on Twitch. Thank you. Super fucking appreciate that. Hopefully the content's been helpful enough to warrant that kind of above and beyond support. I love heavy duty boots. In my opinion, are just like the most balanced item. It's super sick. Your spin rack is dead, by the way. Fuck, how did I miss that? How did I just not? Thank you, Chris. That's actually a good backseat. I actually appreciate that. Thank you. I'll just revive it really quick and keep going for Swarm. Good shout. It'd actually be really funny. Pokemon Pinball could be the outlier, because imagine, excuse me, sorry. For 1 sec. Pokemon Pinball could actually be the outlier to that. Imagine like you walk up to like a pinball machine in like Celadon City, like the the casino, and there's like a pinball machine you can like click on and play like Pokemon Ruby Pinball. That'd be sick. Also, yo, dude, nice, Waterboy. Congrats, man. No, I actually, that was actually a good piece of advice, Chris. I actually appreciate that. Do you know if pickup only works if Pokemon is the first of the party? Yes, correct. That's the way it works. Any tips for shunting Eevee? That's an egg hunt. If you Google how to hunt rare shinies in PokeMMO, I should have a guide that pops up. I'm not proud of every single video or every single guide that I make. I am extremely proud of that video. That video is like wildly in depth, and I think touches on every single part of egg shiny hunting. Yeah, that video is very, very good. If you ever want to egg shiny hunt or go for rare shinies, you gotta watch that video. It's legitimately so good. I'm very proud of that one. Any Pokemon Troze enjoyers in chat? That's the real question. That's the real question. Dude, it's funny how, dude, sealed Pokemon, obviously sealed Pokemon copies are expensive, like Pokemon Emerald, blah, 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 right? The Game Boy ones. But it's kind of funny. Sealed copies of even like Pokemon spin-off games are getting really fucking expensive. For example, a sealed copy of Pokemon Dash is $370. That is really fucking funny to me. Like, where is Pokemon Rose? Like, that shit is, I don't know, that's really funny to me. A sealed copy of Pokemon Troze is $300. Like, what? I don't know. The fact that any sealed Pokemon game, no matter what, is getting that expensive is really, just as the fucking title, is a hilarious meme. Another day of pushing the boulder? Fuck. How much roughly did it cost you to shiny on Cranidos? 150 million Pokeyen. I covered in my shiny reaction. I mean, I pretty much screamed 17 months, 150 mil. Yo, I'm happy to hear that, Gabriel. Hopefully they're helpful, man. Is there any difference between a shiny that hatched from non-shiny parents versus a shiny that hatched from 2 shiny parents? Is there any difference between them? What do you mean? The only difference would be the date. If you're asking, like, could you just buy 2 shinies off the GTL and get an OT shiny? No. If that's going to be the follow-up question. Because you cannot create an OT out of thin air. The probability? Yeah, I guess that's the difference. It's a 1 out of 30k versus if you breed 2 shinies, it's a 100% chance it comes out shiny. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Gabriel. I watched your shiny guide, but how do the OT rules apply to non-gendered parents? I want to shiny hunt Beldum / Metagross by breeding with Dittos. I want to shiny hunt Beldum / by breeding with Dittos. How do the OT rules apply to non-gendered parents? It should be the same, right? So like, as long as you have a Beldum caught OT, you're fine. You just you breed with Dittos. And then if you want to breed up your Beldum, I believe Beldum can breed with itself and with Dittos. So if you want to like breed up its IVs, you have to buy a Ditto or a Beldum. There's a way to prove those in egg hunts, not breed, but the OT is it? More thinking of this is a way to prove it's an egg hunt, but not breed, but the OT is it? I'm not sure if I understand. Yeah, if you just buy 2 shinies off the GTL and breed them, it comes out unknown OT. You can't fudge an OT. You have to. The only way you can like, you have to achieve the shiny yourself at some point or another. It's impossible to fudge OT. That would totally corrupt the whole system. Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. So the shiny breeding system in PokeMMO, I feel like the shiny breeding system in PokeMMO can be a little bit of a turnoff at first, but I understand it's so good. The fact that you can breed up the shinies that you've earned while keeping your OT on them, for example, and consuming other shinies out of the economy, it's just all around an incredible mechanic for the game. But obviously it's a little weird that you can like, I understand if someone's like, oh, like, but it kind of devalues like the high IV shinies that you catch, kind of a little bit. Like if you catch a really good like competitive shiny, a competitive wild caught shiny is not as valuable since you can just pay money and breed up any shiny once you get it, but you still have to get the shiny. The trouble to like, it's so much effort and energy to go through to get a shiny like that and to breed it up. It really is a lot of work. I think it makes a lot of, I think the system is incredible for the economy and incredible for the opportunity for any player to breed up and put money into and love into an OT shiny if they've already gotten it to make it competitive. I think it's really cool because like you can go hunt for your favorite Pokemon, get a shiny variant of it, and then make it competitive. I think that's really, really cool. That's like the customization element of Pokemon, right? If the female is shiny and the male ain't, the game will physically not let you breed a non-shiny with a shiny. I think if there is a way to prove the person hatched a shiny out of chance versus breeding 2 shinies. If the verification is what we went through. I mean, that would be OT. The verification would be OT, right? If someone just bred 2 shinies, it comes out unknown OT. That's how you immediately know. If someone went through the trouble of, that's the whole point of OT. That's why OT shinies are so respected and non-OTs are laughed at really fucking hard. A little too hard. People are a little too mean to unknown OT collectors or non-OT shiny collectors. But it does make a lot of sense because you can just buy unknown OT shinies, right? Not if you breed your shiny female with another. The verification of the trouble you went through. What? I don't know what you... I'm not sure what you mean, Slapple. They were asking if there was a way to provide proof that you just randomly hatch a shiny versus breeding yours. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't think so, but I don't know why. I don't know why it would be needed, right? Is I guess the question. I think when that comes up, when that proof is needed, or when that comes up is needed during like shiny wars, and usually you're required to provide some sort of recording, or provided to yeah, provide proof via recording and a log of what shinies you start with and stuff. I don't know why that'd be necessary, but yeah. Yeah, I think the wording on that is so strange, I guess. But I appreciate it, Slapple. New player here. How do I build a competitive team simultaneously with the storyline? Road to PokeMMO Season 2 is actually covers that exact premise. If you want to see me build a competitive team and do the storyline in live time, that's Road to PokeMMO Season 2 right there, man. Welcome. Happy to have you in the game. That's yeah, I think something like that, like a long form series, is going to give you all the information you need versus that's a really long answer. I can sit here for 2 hours and talk about, you know, how do you want to start a team? What do you want to do for PvP? What tier do you want to play? That's a long discussion. Correct answer: make doubles team of only baby shinies. It's pretty based. Would you consider yourself decent at, or would you consider yourself good at PvP? I consider myself very average to like slightly above average, maybe. I would consider myself like a 5 or a 6 out of 10 at PvP. What are your keybinds for, what is it, your keybinds for run button? I don't have a keybind for run button. I just click down to it. I don't think you can keybind run button, but I could be wrong. Even at recording, it's easy to sneak in a shiny box of eggs on a Chinese on a secure way to really prove it. That's kind of true. I mean, I'm trying to think if they're... I mean, the way that Team Mister does it is we have to like provide screenshots and stuff. I guess technically, you have to provide screenshots of what the shinies. I think there is a way if you provide screenshots of all the shinies you own and like all your boxes or whatever. And then I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's not. You can still trade it to alts and stuff. I don't know. I guess technically that is true. I don't know if there is. I don't know if there is like a 100% secure way to really prove it. Yo, what's up, Mapwork? Shiny Pokedex? The Pokedex does not track your shinies. I wish it did. I would love if like the if these like lit up gold. I would seriously love if the Pokedex tracked your shinies. If these like lit up gold instead of green whenever you like got a shiny of that Pokemon, I think that'd be really cool. That's a really cool way to like track your shinies like that forever. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, for like an open shiny hunting event, Necrit, I don't know how you solve that for sure. You're too nice to me, class. I appreciate it. I don't practice. I think I think it's important to have a really high barrier to entry. Like if I went to go play OU right now, I could probably climb to like 600 elo like pretty fast and easily without ever like practicing or without ever playing the metagame. But like once I reach that, I'd be like stuck for a bit, or I'd kind of have to like learn a lot. Like, yeah, I don't know. If you put me against anyone who actively plays PvP, I probably lose. But it depends. It depends where you define actively as well.
Close your eyes.
You're getting Raikou today? Yo, we'll see, Matt. I appreciate it. How's your Friday today, Matt Pork? What's up, dude? What is the best starter? What do you think is the best starter region for PokeMMO? If you Google what's the best region in PokeMMO, I have a video that breaks down all the positives and negatives of every region. I'll have to do an update one for JOHTO, but I won't do like the whole thing over again. I'll probably just do like, okay, here's the positives and negatives of JOHTO. And like, where does it slot in? The issue is when I finally do that, when I finally remake that video, there's two answers now. There now becomes two answers to the what's the best region in PokeMMO, you know? I appreciate that. You think so highly of me, class. I appreciate it, dude. I don't know. I also think that anybody could like, if anybody practices, like that's, you know, practice makes fucking moves, right? If anybody practices, they could get good at anything. So for the most part, there'll be some hurdles. Yo, Oso, what's up, dude? Good morning, man. Fuck, that's awesome. Your system went down at work, so you're time for PokeMMO? Dude, that's crazy based. Like an April Fool's guide, how to Google things for PokeMMO. The issue is, dude, it just comes off so mean. Like, it's a fun... I think some people just take it too seriously, which is fair. I think that actually would come off too snobbish, which is, yeah, fair. But it's a good meme. Like, yeah. Do they have Gen 6 or no? They do not have Gen 6 in PokeMMO currently. We need that guide unironically. Yo, what's up, Leo? How you doing, dude? Hot take, PvP, it's all about knowing movesets. Once you know the movesets, you can have a good play against it. So Pokemon is a lot about knowledge and a lot about movesets, but it's always about like the next step and the next step and the next prediction. So like I think like that's like the base, like I would consider that like the base level. Once you understand like speed tiers, move sets, like what to expect from certain Pokemon, that's like level 1, and then you can finally actually play the game. I feel like that's like just the basics, right? Like that's just like, if you're like for me, fuck, I have an old PvP clip of me coming back to PvP. I played a shit ton of PokeMMO PvP when it was Gen 3 and below. And I came back and I played NU and I got shit on by a Swords Dance Glade with Shadow Sneak. And I was like, what the fuck is Shadow Sneak? I've literally never heard of this move in my entire life. I had no fucking idea. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? What the hell is this move? It has priority. I was like, I had no idea. My mind was blown. Like, and that's like me being on level 0. Like if you don't even know that like you have to watch out, if you don't know what to watch out for, like things like if you don't know you need to watch out for like Quiver Dance Volcarona, Shell Smash Cloyster, these like giant threat Pokemon, then that's like level 0. I feel like you're still like on level 0 and you still have to, which I've been at many times, and I would be at if I went to go play. Yeah. Yo, Shiny's dangerous. Nice, Leo. Run modest or timid for Gengar? For PVM, definitely modest. Good question. Absolutely, Shanky. Yeah, EV spreads and doing specific spread. Yeah, stuff gets really interesting. Yeah, I just shiny checked the Tropius a second ago and just killed it for the XP candies. Too lazy to catch. They're great. I love Tropius though. It's such a good Pokemon. I saw a thing on like Twitter or something recently where it was like, what's the coolest Pokemon that's like the shittiest? And the #1 upvoted thing in the comments was Tropius, which made me happy. Because yeah, dude, Tropius has like the most sick design. Such a cool Pokemon. And it's... Pokemon, yeah, Tropius was done so dirty. Yo, Kuroshi, what's up, what's up? Happy Friday to you, dude. How you doing today? Random battles, Tropius, scarred me for life, both on Shoutout and PokeMMO. What's like the scary thing that it runs in random battles? Does it get like, I know it can get D-Dance. Does it ever go D-Dance in that? Or like what, does there like a beamer set, like a Sunny Beamer? Die and give me those candies? Literally, yeah. The best way to encounter alphas, Matthias. Tropius is like a final Evo, so how do you make a good stat? Dude, Tropius, okay. Tropius, I don't know if this is a hot take or a cold take. Tropius should have been the final evolution of Chikorita. Fuck Meganium. Like, Meganium's just a worse version of Tropius. If Tropius was the final evolution of Chikorita, I wouldn't dick on it so much. I'd actually just respect it. Because Tropius is sick. It would change that line so much. Leech Seed, sub. Oh, dude. Any set that runs Leech Seed and sub, I fucking hate. Like that Jumpluff set. That Jumpluff set that runs like Leech Seed, sub, Stun Spore, and randoms. I can't fucking stand it, dude. I hate That I think that jump pluff set should actually be removed from randoms. I think it's like turbo unskilled, and it's just a speed tier check. It's like, oh, do you have a faster Pokemon than jump pluff? Oh, you don't? Okay, you're fucked. You lose them on and get statused and get annoyed and stall for turns. Hatching eggs, eating breakfast? Dude, what a good Pokemon morning. The hate against the lettuce dino? Banana dino over lettuce dino. Meganium's design is actually so garbage. I fucking agree, dude. Meganium's whole line is shit. Tropius needs a regional variant? Ooh, now we're talking. That'd be cool. You could just you could like do something as simple as like change up the fruits. Like instead of bananas, you see some mangoes or some coconuts or something. Kind of a good little simple meme. You could do multiple of them. It makes so much sense for like regional variant as well, like where that fruit grows in the world. Yeah, that jump pluff set, it's so I hate that shit class. That's my most hated jump pluff set. Yes. It's fine until the enemy is kept it as a hidden fits his mom, but it's usually the best in the mid game, which makes it awkward. I fucking hate. I hate that. Hate that jump pluff set. Bayleaf. Bayleaf is the best out of that line for sure. Absolutely. All this Chikorita slander. Karoshi literally fucking waking up 22,000 eggs into their Chikorita hunt. Fucking been fucking putting all this time and money into it, and us in chat. Fuck Chikorita, dumb, waste of time, waste of money, cringe, lettuce dino. True. A poison type Tropius? That'd be sick. With poison berries that grow on it. That'd be the most like, that's awesome. That'd be a good like poison, like so theme for like poison point as an ability. So on theme. I really wish the Pokemon Company would just give Tropius a longer neck. That'd be a great regional variant. True and real. Bro likes Tropius but hates Meganium in the same picture. They're wildly different. This is like, okay. This is like when you thought that RTX Minecraft on and off were will look the same. I think you're actually I think you're gamer blind, sweetie. I'm sorry. I have to call you on that. They're so, Tropius and Meganium are so different. Totally different vibes. That is a Tate. Might rework my spreads. Yo, good luck, class. The Paradox Raikou. Yes, the Paradox Raikou. I don't know what people's opinions are on it. I literally have not seen the community. I genuinely, I don't know if the community likes it or not. I think it looks like fucking horseshit. I think I think it looks so stupid. I hate the long neck variants of Pokemon. It's just not interesting. It's not cool. It looks goofy as shit. They could have made him like bipedal. They could have like, oh man, they love to make everything bipedal. Why didn't they do that for this? I think it actually would have been cool. Like imagine he's like Raikou but more like electric bear looking. Like that would actually be so much cooler than this stupid neck with like his like mane of hair that's like a fucking ring around his head. It looks so weird. I don't like it. I don't know what the general I don't know if the Pokemon I don't watch stuff like that, but man, I hate it. I think Raikou, the new, yeah, Paradox Raikou looks super cringe. They're running out of ideas. The meme is like, it's not even like, it's so easy to, it's not a running out of, I don't think it's a running out of ideas thing. I think it's just like a fucking, you had ideas and you picked the bad one. What the fuck happened there? Alolan Executor? Alolan Executor, I love that it's dragon type, but I think it looks like shit. I don't know, man. Can I hate the Paradox shit? I will say, aren't the mechanical things Paradox? I actually love the like mechanical ones. I fucking hate the naming scheme. But like the metal Delibird, the metal Volcarona, all of that shit, in my opinion, is actually really cool. I think that shit's really cool, but the naming scheme is like the worst I've ever seen in all of Pokemon. Iron Bundle, Iron fucking Jugulus, really? Those are the, really? That shit's really bad. Just put iron in front of every, that shit's insane. I hate most of the gimmicky stuff, yeah. There's a terrible future one. I like the future ones. Everything's a robot. I think they actually like transferred a lot of those designs into that robot look pretty well, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. I think it's creative enough. I don't like those. I don't like the names. But the past paradox, I don't mind the past paradox mons. What's the Dawn? No, those are cool. I like most of the paradox mons. I think. I don't like the fucking Raikou for sure. Some are better than other. Pokemon, but make him a robot? Hey, maybe it's my fucking boy brain, dude, but I'm kind of down. It's kind of a good meme. How Megas were at first. Pokemon, but make them big. Make them strong. I mean, yeah, like Megas is just Pokemon, but add more hair. Do you ever think about like how most Megas are just hairier? They just add like flowing scarves of hair to all the Pokemon. And then like Dynamax is just Pokemon, but make them big. I really don't like Raikou. I haven't seen Virizion. Paradox. Virizion. I actually kind of like Virizion, but that's just I like that, but yeah, that's my personal opinion. The robot humor. Paradox Raikou is better Tropius. Oh no. How do you feel about terrestrializing? Terrestrializing is really cool in theory. And as someone who like loves team building and loves like crazy strategy and like I love hidden powers and stuff, it feels like they brought in terrestrializing to make up for them get rid of. Dude, I don't understand what Game Freak's decision or balancing was with terrestrialization. They got rid of hidden power because they thought that every Pokemon having access to every move at like 60 BP non-stab was too good. But then they just add terrestrialization, which I feel like is the same thing, but way more broken and way more powerful. I don't like hidden power is way worse than terrestrialization. I don't understand why they did that. Maybe they got rid of it to do that to make it not insane. But terrestrialization is really, really cool in theory. The idea of it is super interesting. But from my understanding, can't you give every single Pokemon a terrestrialization option still? They thought about nerfing it on Smoke or Showdown before, like the early part of Gen 9. I remember that being the case. That shit is really broken. From my outside, I played a little bit of RU/PU Gen 9 when it came out, and I really enjoyed it. But terrestrialization immediately felt insane to me. It immediately felt super stupid. I played Gen 9 OU actually as well with like Iron Bundle. I have some videos on my channel. I was rocking Iron Bundle before it got banned. I tried to force it, and it ended up actually being really good. So I didn't really force it, quote unquote, but I wanted to, because it looked quite like probably one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon is the Iron Bundle. I hate the name, but dude, terrestrialization seems wildly fucking broken. It's really cool. It's really interesting, but I feel like you should only get like one. You should only be able to pick one of your Pokemon can terrestrialize, and there's the type, and that's like you have one selection. The fact that everyone can pick a Tera, and then you can like choose which one to Tera throughout the fight is insane. The fact that 6 different Pokemon could Tera in a million different fucking types is insane. Brass adds a different level, layer of strategy. I agree, and as someone who loves team building and loves like that extra element, and I love surprise factors. I love that shit, but even I have to admit, like I'm someone who I personally benefit from this kind of mechanic, and I have to admit that it's fucking broken. Like the fact that you can terrestrialize any of your Pokemon at any time is so crazy to me. I don't know. That seems really fucking strange. I think it seems wildly broken, but it's a really cool idea in theory. But once again, outside Gen 9 perspective, I don't really play much Gen 9. Take my opinion here, just my opinion, with a huge uneducated grain of salt. Rip Surprise Factor doubles as open sheet now? Yeah, like they had to make doubles open sheet because of that, which is fucking insane. Like, just make it so only one Pokemon can terrass. I don't know. It's so crazy. We all benefit from it. It's not a beneficial thing to not be able to, like, when it's so random and there's so many options that it just feels like a fucking dice roll. I feel like it's a little silly. The whole grain of salt. Thank you, Based. Really broken. Same Tera type, but having defense Tera makes it more variable. Moving the defensive part makes it really stupid. When you're just playing the format, I have no. I should preface. I don't know shit about VGC. I don't know shit about. I shouldn't talk on that because I just don't know. Rolling like my teams lose yours. I just don't know. Gamers can get unwalled unlike before. Isn't like walls and stall worse than ever in Pokemon? After the PP nerf and everything of the sort? Dude, I will say PokeMMO is like incredible. If you hate stall, I feel like someone could correct me in chat, but everything, all the balancing makes it seem like stall is atrocious in PokeMMO, is what all the balancing seems like. The fact that we have the PP nerf on Roost and all the healing moves and soft boil and stuff without having Toxapex and like all the other, we still have Chansey, we have Starmie, we have some walls, but we don't have like the insane walls that get crazier later on. We don't have Lando T. We do have Assault Vest now, but we don't have like Lando T to worry about. We don't have Toxapex. We don't have like those crazy things. Whereas like we do have some walls, but like I feel like with the PP nerf and like I feel like PokeMMO's metagame is really fast and offensive right now in OU. I could be wrong, but when I look at PvP stats and I see like Garchomp, Scizor, Dragonite, the slowest mon is Rotomwash, and Rotomwash isn't really like a slow, it's like a pivot mon. It's not really a wall, it's a pivot mon, right? Starmie, T-Tar, Chansey is the first one, right? Chansey is like obviously a wall. And then what do we have? Glistor plays pretty like I'd have to ask more OU players. Like, do you consider Glistor a straight wall, or is it more of like a bulky offensive Pokemon? Toxic Orb, Impish, do you just run like, I don't know what sets they run on it, so I just, it's hard to tell. But other than that, Volcarona, Superior, Breloom, Conqueror, Hydreigon, all offensive Pokemon. Then you get to like Starmie, Ferrothorn, defensive mons. Back to offense, Excadrill, Gyarados, Pelipper, Mienshao, Weezing defense. Offense, Kingdra, Weavile, Metagross, Darmanitan, Amoonguss defense. Like, but the defensive mons are just so far and few in between. I feel like there's like 4 offensive mons per defensive mon in like the PvP stats in like top page. Yeah, I feel like Chansey has historically been insane in PokeMMO, but I feel like it's at its weakest it's ever been like right now, class for sure. Let's throw stupid sets. SD Facade and supports often running U-turn. Yeah, gotcha. So it's like kind of like, okay. Gotcha. There were no good gimmicks based. Yeah, I think gimmicks suck in Pokemon. I think they're literally just to build up hype. Like, when you saw Megas for the first time, you're like, oh shit, that's so hype. It looks so sick. And then like, you're like, then you have to actually worry about the balancing and the logistics of it. And you're like, oh, this sucks. And then, it's the same with everything. Every gimmick is like, oh shit, that's so cool to look at in the games. And then balancing comes around and you're like, fuck, man. This sucks. Gotcha. Makes sense, Mephius. Oh. Yo, have a great day, Amaya. And good luck to you, dude. For the Raikou hunt? Yeah, what's up, Squala? I've been all over the place. I had a bunch of stuff to do. Like, I haven't actually been able to hunt Raikou that much. I've had so much to do. But what's up, man? How you doing today? I'm gonna keep lures off and just try to... Yes, apps. That is 100% true, Michael. Is that everything I'm saying is in regards to singles. 100%. Yes, from what I've heard, I actually agree. I will say, like, watching VGC, I've actually really enjoyed watching the Dynamax format in VGC. I haven't watched any or much of terrestrialization format in VGC, but I actually watched a fair bit of Dynamax format, and that was really fun. It seemed really fun. I really enjoyed watching Dynamax in VGC. Yo, what's up, Socks? How you doing? Why is Assault Vest named Assault Gear in PokeMMO? Because there's no asset on a ROM that we use that has the item in it, so they have to create it, and it's not a Nintendo asset because it's named a different item. Smiley face. So therefore it doesn't hurt any copyright issues. My earbuds broken? What's happening? Oh yeah, I think they are. That's unfortunate. And my left earbud just broke. Huh. Dude, everything's breaking, dude. God damn it. That was fun to watch, to play, though? Oh, okay. I don't know. Ooh. Yo, have a great day, Logan. Hopefully work is nice to you today, man. Much love to you, dude. It's a setup move for Metagross. I mean, people use like Meteor Mash to gain attack or agility. People go agility gross. Man, my headphones being broken stinks. On my gift Pokemon only route in progress? No, that's really cool, Michael. Sorry if I did miss that. I did miss that. That's really cool, dude. Use my headset? No, it's okay. I need to just... It's only one that's broken. I have more headphones at my place. I'll have to go get them at some point. Yeah, that makes sense. I know back in the day, agility gross was much more of a thing. I feel like back in Gen 3. No SS? I'm trying to figure out what SS even means. Oh, Swords Dance. I don't think Gross gets Swords Dance. At least not in PokeMMO. Also, I feel like you would never run it on him. Maybe I'm dumb. I feel like it's just not worth. I don't think it gets it. But yeah, I think with Assault Gear now... Dude, I have not experimented enough with Assault Gear PvP. I love Assault Gear as an item. Yo, good luck to your Red Blade. That's really cool, Michael. Nice, dude. Building Gross my last gym in Hoenn. It's a cool Pokemon. Wait, speaking of Metagross, wait. Yesterday, me and Casey went to like a craft type store, and we actually found, this is such a dumb little guilty pleasure, but we actually found a Metagross model kit that I picked up for like 12. It was on clearance, so it was like $12. I don't know why I made me think of that, but I'll build that at some point. It's a cute little meme. I'm not really a huge fan of model kits because that shit takes a surprising amount of like precision and skill, and like also this one requires no glue, which is nice because that shit, dude, I fucked up. I tried miniatures once. Yo, Logan, thanks for the fucking cool duder sub, man. I really appreciate that. What's up, dude? Hopefully the content's earned that from you and been helpful, dude. What's up? I tried miniatures once. I played a miniatures game called Malifaux, and it was really cool because you didn't need that many Pokemon, or not that many miniatures, and the designs were really cool. But man, I was so bad at that shit. It's actually insane how much artistic talent you need to like glue together figures and especially paint them. You don't realize, like, to play miniatures, you not only need to be like a huge nerd, but you also need to be like wildly artistically talented. And holy fuck, I lacked that so hard, and I was so bad at that shit. Holy dude. You can catch the bees on alt accounts, so 3 times per month. 3 times per month question. What do you mean? You can, I mean, as many times as you want. You could if you wanted to, Miyashu, you could fucking make 20 alt accounts, or however many you want, right? Dude, yeah, gifted mons are strange, Matt Pork. I end up keeping a lot of them just for like nostalgia, I guess, but yeah. Dude, miniatures are fucking I feel like the armies, like the Warhammer shit, that stuff gets crazy, dude. And very frustrating. Yeah, dude, it gets too frustrating for me, Clarko. Yeah. I'd rather like knit or like do something like I've been whittling chiseling recently. Very, very little, but it's a good meme. I always say that I feel like most gamers would actually really, really enjoy knitting or like crochet. I don't like crocheting, but usually like one or the other. I think most gamers would hilariously like knitting or crocheting. It's usually just something to do with your hands while you like watch TV or do something else. It's literally like watching Subway Surfers while you fucking watch them. It's literally just like a fucking multitask meme. Yo, what's up, Cheerio? I like crocheting, but Zayton's, yes. Every time I've ever met someone, you only ever enjoy one or the other. Why is your voice different from your videos? My voice is wildly different at different times for a shit ton of different reasons. It's funny how many people like notice this and call me on it. So on stream, I'm talking for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours at a really fast pace. I'm also like scrambling for words. I'm stuttering, blah, 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 like way more genuine, raw, whatever. My voice is way more exhausted. I'm on way more caffeine, yada, yada. My voice is way different on stream. For videos, also I stream at like noon or whatever on stream. For videos, I usually wake up and record videos. My voice always sounds deeper in videos because it's usually my morning voice. So that's a huge one. And then also, there's a lot of factors. It depends. You can go find videos. I sound wildly different. Also, my microphone's been different over different videos, different years, different settings, etc., etc. I think there's also a different audio compression, I assume, from stream and a different audio quality from stream versus video. There's a lot of different reasons. I'm surprised how much people notice it. I don't really notice it as being that crazy, but a lot of people seem to be like, whoa, I noticed this huge difference. Or if I can find I don't know if I can see my audio quality. I assume my audio quality is higher on videos than in streams as well. It depends. Yo, Miss, good morning, dude. Headaches fucking suck, dude. As someone who rarely gets headaches, and I'm very fucking lucky for that, every time I get a headache, it's like insufferable. Off the cuff speaking, receiver voice on the Republic. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Do any of you know how to find an up-to-date cosmetic catalog? I think there's one on the forums. I think Best Friends is a really huge one. I think? I could be wrong. You can either accept his very complicated answer or just assume it's secretly 3 different people. True. That's a more fun conspiracy brained answer based. Videos Chad Rowski, stream Nice Trowski. Yeah, wait until you backseat me. Stream, if anything, stream is, or videos are like Nice Trowski, and stream is wait until you make me angry Rowski. And I'll permaban the whole chat based. What do you hunt? Right now I'm going for Raikou. Fuck, that's hilarious, James. Well, I'm happy to hear. I appreciate you watching, man. Also, the Black White 2 video, also for reference, that Black White 2 video was recorded, man, months and months and months ago. Like 3 months ago? That Black White 2 video was recorded a while ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I speak a lot faster on stream, and my voice gets a lot more worn out, and it just, yeah. The steamy weed for stream, it's always a good meme. Always some unique content. Stream is actual Patrouski. Videos are Patrouski's girlfriend with a voice changer, based in true. Can I be the Elite 4 and shift without EV trading? Yes, you absolutely. It'll make it a lot easier, and it'll be really helpful if you do EV train, but you definitely don't have to, Noel. You for sure don't have to. Noel, sorry. Stay from the back seat. Yes. So number one rule is to not get yelled at by Patrouski. Don't. I mean, it's okay. To be fair, the rules are like social skills 101. Don't give unsolicited advice. Don't backseat, and don't act like I don't know something. If you're like, hey, Patrouski, I love your content. I really appreciate blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you know about this, but there's this thing called Elite Four reruns. I don't know if you've actually ever heard about it. And it's really, really cool. I make blah, 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 you make it blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, yeah, dude, I know about, I play this game, not to fucking, it sounds really cringy and funny. I play this game for a living. I know most things about it. I learn every single day, and there are people who are way more educated on this game than me, especially on certain topics. But it is shocking the amount of new players that'll play this game for like 2 months, come into my chat, come into my comments, whatever, and be like, hey man, did you know about tentacles at Battle Frontier? I found that it's actually a pretty good XP training spot. And it's like, dude, I've made like 20 videos on that. Come on, man. It's like, it's shocking. I think it's just a social skills issue. I think it's shocking the amount of, I mean, it shouldn't be shocking, but I think it's just, yeah. Don't call Patrouski cute unless, yeah, if you want to get me real fuming, compliment me. Then you'll get a nice reprimand. Okay, anyways. Dude, it is, yeah, fuck. It's a good meme, Estrin. This item, yeah, this strange item called a Pokeball. What item do you put on your Cottony? I put a Rocky helmet on my Cottony, but it's like not, it's like very extra. You don't have to do that at all. Sometimes it micro pico helps occasionally when like a Pokemon goes to fake out it and has a focus sash. It can sometimes matter, but almost never. True and real Chartsies. Whoa, that's crazy, Lisa. Like, dude, I think what happens is like a really common thing. This is a really charitable example or thing that'll happen. I'll go to catch an alpha, right? When you're a content creator for a mostly kids game, you're gonna get a kid's mentality, comes with a hobby, I'd assume. The issue is that's not the case of Ox. Well, I understand where you're coming from. PokeMMO sounds like a kid's game, or Pokemon in general, but it's not. I've actually shared my YouTube analytics. And I want to preface, I'll qualify everything. Just give me 1 sec. Only 2.4% of my audience is below the age of 18. I have access to that information. I have access to YouTube analytics. Now, obviously, most kids, including myself when I was on YouTube, big surprise, lie about their age. So we can go ahead and like, let's be really charitable and times 3 that number and say like 7% of my audience is like under 18, right? Whatever. But like, so a huge majority of my audience is like 18 plus, 24 plus. If anything, I feel like I'm about to, this sounds like I'm personally attacking. This is gonna sound like I'm personally attacking my audience, and I need you to know, like, it's not like I usually call people on if I feel like they're doing this. I love you all very much, and I think most people will agree with this, like most, you know, sensible people. But the age group of like 18 to 22 is really scary, because that's when you have the most confidence. You're like the most arrogant, the most confident, but you also like don't really know much, right? That's the meme. Dependent. It depends. Some people are, you know, saying don't know much is way too harsh, but like, you know what I'm saying? You're really, really arrogant and confident between those ages, and like you often talk out of your depth. I think 18 to 22 is like the most talking out of your depth age. It's just important to like be aware of that and go against the grain and be aware of that. Yeah. If you truly think less than 300 players isn't kids, you're wrong. I mean, Avoxity, I'm citing stats. I don't know. What? I'm telling you, I have stats. You can present your argument, but I have statistics that say 2.4%, and I'm being ultra charitable and saying let's times 3 that number. We could even times 4 it and say 10%. But 45% of my audience is actually between the age of 24 and 35. Right? People are relying on live chat, but even so, it's just the claim that 30 to 40% of the player base is kids. I think that's just I think it's an insanely bold claim to make, right? Difference between your analytics and me saying general statement to people in chat. I think that, okay. My analytics obviously only cover people who watch my content. But I would say it's a decent, one of the more decent representations of any game. Like the total population versus how many people watch a content creator. It's probably a pretty decent chunk and a pretty decent replication of, like, you know, how, it's going to be a pretty direct parallel, right? You might need to increase all the numbers by like by percentages, but like the what's it called? But like per capita probably stays the same or like close to it. I would say that I would confidently say less than 10% of PokeMMO's player base is below the age of 18. That's going off of the stat of 2.4% of my audience is below the age of 18. That's obviously, once again, charitably, that's probably a wrong statistic. People probably lie. I know that I lied. Probably like 10% or whatever. It is, however, you have different languages. Sure, I promise you. But what? So, Avoxity, you're speaking on feeling only. You have to provide, and like that's fine if you're like, oh, I just feel this way. That's fine. But I'm providing statistics. I'm providing data, and you're like, oh, I just feel this way. It's different, and that's fine. But I can't argue against that, right? I'm an adult. Almost anyone I play with and talk to is, however, under the portion. But this is just your like feelings, which is fine. It doesn't make it wrong, but yeah, all the analytics are against that, and it's possible they're all wrong, but I think it's more likely that the analytics are closer to correct than that. 45% of my viewer base is between 24 to 35, and then 40% is between 18 to 24. And then the other bits are mostly older than that. And then I have, what's it called? The 18 below is 2.7. I'm 300 years old, so I bring down the average base. Or negative 300, true. Bug. I'm 24, the best age? Based. 24 is pretty good. I think 28 is the best age. As someone who is, I'm currently 25. I think 28 is the best age. I'm excited. There's a lot of Valorant kids. That is true. And Roblox, true. I feel like 28 is the best age. I don't know why. I've always said this. I just feel like 28 is going to be the best mix of young 20s energy and wisdom and maturity. Hopefully. And you're kind of like, you're on your career path. You know who you are. You know what you stand for. I feel like 28's a good year. Yeah, I feel like 28's a good year. I feel like 28's... That's my naive, stupid, young... Yeah, meme. I do have something on YouTube, but you gotta remember like 80% of the game's population doesn't use guides. I agree with that, Michael, right? I don't know if I'd say 80%, but like that's arbitrary. I'd say like 60%, right? Which is like, yeah, basically 80. Same thing. But I would still argue it's like a fair representation, right? So like it's the same reason why like to judge populations of animals in the wild, right? You don't go through an entire continent, right? You section off a 100 mile by 100 mile square radius and you do a section and then you multiply that number by how many square 100 miles there are, right? I feel like that's kind of what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. Now you could argue that, oh, certain people may be more inclined to search up guides, blah, blah, blah. Like that's, I don't know which they, you could argue that it's not going to be exactly correct, obviously, but I do think it's like a fair representation. I think the jump from 2.7% to 30 to 40 is just hugely against the analytics versus like, I would guess that like 10% of the PokeMMO's player base is under 18. I feel like that's fair. I feel like I'm being I try to be charitable and like fair to both memes. Look, my 30s gonna be bomb. I feel like 30s are bomb. About to 20. I don't know if I agree. Oh no. I feel like your teens. I feel like teens are the worst years, unironically, in life. If you're a teenager right now, just make it out, bro. Just make it through. I feel like teens actually are the worst goddamn years of your whole life. But maybe that was just me. I don't know, dude. I feel like teens are the worst years. Below 10 is kind of pog. You kind of just drool on yourself and fucking play sports and video games and do whatever. Play with finger paint. I don't know. And then teens are the worst. And then 20s. 20s are pretty pog, but you also make a lot of mistakes and they're kind of hard and busy because you're on your fucking grind. You're probably like hitting the gym a shit ton in your 20s. You're probably grinding your career a shit ton. 20s are kind of work mode. And then 30, you're kind of even out and you're kind of chill out and you're on a path. You're on a career path. You found that path. And then I feel like your 40s are midlife crisis time. 40s blow dick. And then 50s are pog again. And then you go up from there. But once again, I am a naive, young and dumb 25-year-old. What the fuck do I know? Okay, this is absolute out of my depth conjecture. I need to preface a million times. Apex, Rocket League, or more than third-person games, MMO anymore? Yeah, for sure. I like, and someone who like, yeah, I love MMOs. MMOs are definitely dying in the next generation. It seems like, which is really sad. But I don't know. It's also like, I don't know. New genres are popping up and they're enjoying new stuff. I don't know. It's cool. What about sperm years? God damn it. My 20s are grinding out shiny Pokemon, smiley face based. 30s are pog, 30s are pog. No, yeah, for sure, Mike. And I think that's fair, Michael. I think it's fair to say. Yeah, I feel like the whole meme of PokeMMO is that PokeMMO appeals to a younger or an older generation. Like PokeMMO, a lot of PokeMMO players are MMO fans. They're older Pokemon fans, Gen 1 through 5. It makes a lot of sense why the PokeMMO player base is older, right? The Pokemon player base is still quite young, right? It's still older than you would expect on average, but like it's probably like 50-50 in that regard, versus like the PokeMMO player base is a very special case in the Pokemon scene where it's much older. Sperm years goated. God damn it. I feel like teen years suck. When you're a teen, you have all the responsibility. You have so much responsibility. I feel like people act like teens just go to school and that's it. But like, no, dude. Most teens are like going to school, having extracurriculars, dealing with fucking social media and depression nowadays. Fucking, dude, it's brutal. Bullying. School sucks. Teen years suck. It's literally the fucking hardest part of life. And I feel like people act like, I feel like when adults act like, oh, teen years were the best. It was the best part of my life. You love your teen years. Okay. And then like depressed teens are like, damn, these are my best years. No, fucking no wonder they're so sad, dude. You got to tell them like, dude, it's like, it could be like your worst years for like a lot of people. Like if you just get out of there, you'll be okay. Don't worry. It does get better. It does look up from there. Okay. Chill. Like when old people tell young teens, yeah, this is your best thing. Like, dude, maybe for you. Can you shorten your takes a bit? We live in a TikTok meta. I forget what you said at the start. Based. No caveats. No qualifications. Only one-line zingers. True. Yeah, I think teen years are something that varies drastically from person to person. Talk like you've been bullying in school, like I bully. Pog. Based. I got bullied like once in school, a rough. I got bullied by my siblings a lot, but even then, like I'm a big guy. I've always been a pretty big guy. So like bullying wasn't ever a huge issue for me. Kind of. I don't know. It was like at school it wasn't bad because people knew I was big. So like I remember like I got bullied in 6th grade. There was like a guy who would like drop books on my head on like the bus and stuff. But then as soon as I got to like 7th or 8th, he was like 5 foot. He must have been like 5'5", 5'4", 5'6", and by the time I was like 6 foot in like 8th grade or something like that, or like at least 5'10". So I just became so much bigger than him. Where he just fucked off. Like he only stopped bullying me because I got so much bigger. Realize your depression is cringe and move on. That'll do wonders. We just solved it, guys. We just solved depression based. Yeah, it's fucking it's lucky as shit, Mad G. I love Chinese food. It's like my favorite as well. Mist, what's up? Base Hiroshi. I was when the bullies turn into. Usually, I mean, I can speak from my experience. The person who was bullying me in school, he had a really rough home life. Not to excuse it, because I think a lot of teens do. I definitely, but I never like, I don't know. But like, I know, like, I think his dad hit him, and like his parents got divorced and shit. So like he was obviously having a really rough time at home. Like it's, and like, I don't know. I think his dad had drug issues as well with his work and his trade. Drug issues were just big in that area. I don't know. It was just there's a lot of memes. I think he went on to like, I feel like he probably works on some farm or some factory in the area. What's the dinner menu looking like tonight? What are we doing tonight? I'm probably eating pork loin that I made in rice with Old Bay. Based. Maryland food. 20s are overrated. I actually agree. I think 20s are overrated because I feel like most of your 20s end up being, you feel physically good in your 20s, or at least I do, but I think a lot of people have, like, I'm really lucky physically. My physical genes seem really, really fucking good. Really lucky. I don't feel like I have much like physical pain. I feel like I don't have like much soreness. For the most part, I get neck pain, but that's about it. I don't have back issues. I don't know. I think I'm mostly fine. Or I just ignore shit. I don't fucking know. I feel like 20s are overrated. I feel like 20s, you're often like, at least like right now in this era, like you're hustling, like you're working, like trying to get your fucking money, fucking so much, there's so much pressure and so much stress. And then I feel like by the time you get to your 30s, you're like, okay, I kind of got it all and I'm kind of ready to finally take a break, you know? But I feel like, I mean, hustle culture is so huge right now, which is like a huge impact on me as well. I love hustle culture, but it's definitely like, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad to it for sure. Really cold take. Really right down the middle, cold fucking take. Yeah, I have like shoulder and neck pain, but it's mostly just from like I twitch my neck a lot. Pageants that my physical genes are 6 times 31. My mental are ooh, we got some EV training to do, boys. Dude, I know a lot of people in like their early 20s or mid 20s who like have like back pain, and I'm like, fuck, dude, how the fuck? Like, I think my sister has like back pain issues. I feel like she started like, dude, I don't know, that shit's crazy. Gamer neck pain. I feel like I get gamer, but I never have. I have perfect 2020. I stare at a screen all day, every day, and I have perfect 2020 vision. Like I've never had glasses. I've never needed glasses. My hearing is mostly pretty good. Like I have pretty good memes. I'm person in total back pain. Dude, that shit seems brutal. I actually feel so bad. Back pain seems like one of the worst pains to have. And it seems like wildly genetic. I don't know what the meme is. That shit seems fucking brutal. You have nature plus physical minus food? Yo, actually based. Gnarly back pain? Dude, yeah, that shit, Jesus. Norwooding. I feel like I've seen you nothing but fake conspiracies so far in chat, Jigglypuff. Microplastics are fucking delicious. Yummy, yummy, okay? I don't give a fuck. My hairline is goddamn perfect. I'll never lose my hair. And I probably eat more microplastics than any person on earth. I eat that shit up. My vision is stuffed. Casey, fuck, speaking of vision, I'm actually going to a LASIK consultant thing, like today with Casey. For her, which is really cute. I eat credit cards based. Sometimes when I reheat food, I just eat the Tupperware. I don't have to do dishes. Based. Microplastics. Yeah, that's hell yeah, Mad G. Yo, for someone new in Pokemon, they should just take whatever Pokemon I like for the first playthrough, look for tier lists and stuff like that. Yeah, I think for your first playthrough, you probably should be able to do like PokeMMO like with your favorite Pokemon and just have fun for the most part. You may want to pick up like one really good storyline mon along the way, as like just in case. Like if you're in Kanto, like Blossom, picking up Blossom is super good. If you want like a powerful storyline Pokemon, I have a video. If you Google top 5 best Pokemon to beat PokeMMO, I think if you just add like one of any of those Pokemon on your team, just in case, I think you'll be able to pop through any region. You're bald, that's why no cam for weeks? Dude, thankfully no. I do cam here and there whenever I feel like it. I don't often cam at my girlfriend's place as well. I travel back and forth a lot. At my place, I have the sort of background ambiance and setup, but I haven't been there for a bit. Dude, it's so good, Bree. Yeah. Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados is really easy to pick up for sure. I'm sorry to hear that, Raven. I feel like stuff like that is brutal. I've injured myself a lot in my life. I've broken a lot of bones. Dude, that'd be a good meme, Oso. I've broken a lot of bones, but I don't have like constant. I have like wrist pain. I don't really notice it though. I don't know. I just turn it in a certain way, but it's fine. Dude, a shiny yet just got here? No, not at all, dude. What's up? I'm lucky never broke a bone somehow. I've never broken a bone. That shit's... I don't know how you go through life. I'm very clumsy. I just break shit all the time. I don't know how you go through life and not break bones. That's crazy to me. Shin splints. Oh. Chill, Muck. Jesus. From an MTB crash. Is that... I don't know what MTB is. Mountain training bike? I don't know what MTB is. Broken your nose 10 times? Jesus. Hey, Pat, don't you ever want to play other games like Baldur's Gate or Starfield? I don't like playing new games on release. So I have a mountain biking. Gotcha. And I have a side channel. I have a side channel called Retro Pat. If you want to see me play other games other than PokeMMO, I do have a side channel for it. It's a very like small passion project side channel. I think that counts as something, Lumi. Jeez. But I don't ever play new games. The reason why I don't play new video games is not because they're bad. I actually am really excited. Like in 10 years time, I'm really excited to play Starfield. I'm really excited to play a Baldur's Gate 3, Elden Ring, yada yada. But there is no reason for me to buy them now for $70 and coin flip, whether they're good games or not have them be patched, yada yada. There's no when I can go play masterpieces that I haven't played yet for $5. Why would I play Starfield when I haven't played the Mass Effect trilogy? Why would I play Starfield when I haven't played Dead Space 2? Right? Why would I play... Like, there's just so many things like that. And I feel like people just rush to the newest and next thing without playing, like, the previous classics, which is fine. If you enjoy that, there's nothing wrong with that at all. For me, personally, I want to play... Like, I just started playing Outer Worlds, and that's, like, a newer game for me, which is funny. It's, like, I think it released in, like, 2019, 2017. There's just so many games that I could play for like masterpieces for $5. I could go play Starbound. I've never played Starbound yet. What else? There's so many. Those are like the sci-fi games that I'm thinking of, but I haven't played No Man's Sky, right? Like there's so many games I could go play. I'm really enjoying Outer Worlds. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, Boomer, keep enjoying the classics based. There's just so many like $5 masterpieces. Like the entire Borderlands trilogy is like $5 like a piece. Skyrim's like $5. We haven't played that. Oblivion, Morrowind. Like there's so many classic games for $5. And they're like, why would you like we know our we know our masterpieces. It's not like, oh, these games might be good, might not. Like, no, we know for a fact that these games are legendary games that will be looked at as like one of the best games of all time forever. Why would you go play the new meme that we don't know if it's good or not? We kind of do know that Baldur's Gate 3 is, after like weeks of review and stuff. Why would you go coin flip or pay $70 when you pay $5 for a masterpiece? I don't know. I mean, I'm just like, I'm very patient and frugal, but there's so many good games to play. I haven't fucking played the Sly Cooper series. I haven't played Ratchet and Clank. I haven't played God of War, Metal Gear Solid. There's so many like masterpiece franchises that I know are good that I just haven't had the time to play. So why would I go play the new stuff when I could just go pay $5 for some of those games? Some of those games get really expensive, you know, but it depends. Like I try to stay, yeah, I don't know. That's my take. I have an infinitely long video game backlog. You know, Gears of War. I actually just replayed through Gears of War 1 recently, and I always loved Gears of War 1. It's the only one I ever played. I played through the HD remake recently. The HD remake was so good, and I just started playing Gears of War 2. I think I'm on like the second mission or something of Gears of War 2. So recently I started playing Gears 2, Outer Worlds. I beat Dead Space 1 semi recently, but that was getting a little couple months ago now. There's so much stuff, dude. There's so many games. There's so many good games to play. I want to replay Destroy All Humans 1 so that I can play Destroy All Humans 2, because I've never played Destroy All Humans 2 and I got a copy of that recently. There's so many games, man. Dude, oh my god, I'm so glad someone brought up that game. Dude, I really need to play the Re-Reckoning. Kingdoms of Amular, The Reckoning, is one of the most underrated, like, it's one of the best games I've played in the past. I played it recently-ish, like 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I love that game. I played it for like 50 hours. I played through the entire main campaign. I played a bit after. The only issue with it is that there's like no end game. There's like no end game to Kingdoms of Amular, The Reckoning, because none of the monsters scale with you. Dude, that game is so underrated. I don't know, it's so cheap. That game's $5. Holy shit, it's so good. Yo, Nightwalker, what's up? I don't know where my chat will sit on this. I really have tried to get into Fallout 4 multiple times. I really don't like Fallout 4. I've probably spent 30 hours trying to play Fallout 4. And I do not like it. Every time it feels bad. It's not enjoyable. I hate that the fact that you defeat a fucking Deathclaw at the start of the game. I feel like I became the leader of the Minutemen in fucking like 2 minutes. Man, Fallout 4 is so not good. But Fallout New Vegas is a masterpiece. S tier, incredible, holds up way better than Fallout 4. Yo, Aimther, thank you for Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that. Hopefully the content's been earning of that kind of support. Thank you. It's very fucking generous of you. I really can't get into Fallout 4. Fallout New Vegas is a goddamn... It's like my 6th or 7th favorite game of all time. So good. What happened to you with New Vegas? Fair enough. I'm happy to hear different meme. Delivered in studio. I'm very aware of the Obsidian history. I'm very aware of all of it. Tim Kaine. I'm very very familiar with all of the history regarding Fallout and the lore and the development, and Bethesda versus Tim Kaine and Obsidian Entertainment. And was it Lost Isles losing rights, and then Bethesda bought them for Fallout 3. They made Fallout 3. They wanted them to make a spin-off for Fallout New Vegas, which got pumped out in 18 months. I'm very familiar about all the memes. I really could not get into Fallout 4. Yo, what's up, Ardor? How you doing, dude? What are you trying to find? I'm trying for Raikou here. Fallout 76. I've not touched 76, so I don't know much about it, I will say. I know the memes, like the meme video that everyone has seen, the like Internet Historian one. That video is really fucking like one of the best videos on YouTube, probably. It's really good. But other than that, I literally haven't played it. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, it's 1:20. Oh, fuck me. Well, it's 1:20 p.m. I actually streamed for I wanted to end at 1 p.m. That was a huge mistake. We have to leave for a LASIK appointment in 10 minutes for my girlfriend. I love you guys. I'm going to end right now. I love you so much. Sorry. Wow. Didn't expect that. Thanks for watching. Wow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Like the video in the stream if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos. I upload every single day, 365 days a year. I stream on Twitch and on YouTube at 12 p.m. ET, Monday through Thursday generally, but also sometimes on Friday like this one. Have a great day. Peace. Have a good one. And good luck on your guys' Raikou hunt. Hopefully I'll get mine semi soon, but I haven't really earned it yet. So you know what? We're chilling. Peace.